Hello, I'm Chris Collins, President and Artistic Director of the Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this edition of Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation's Jazz from the Cellar, featuring an amazing ensemble every third and or fourth Friday of the month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also do Jazz After Hours, which is the first 2 weeks of each month, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. But we tape those shows the second and the fourth Monday of each month from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here, not in a cellar anymore, but in this marvelous venue, the Gretchen C. Valade Jazz Center at Wayne State University. What do you think? This is a beautiful gift from Miss Valade, isn't it? Woo! Super excited as always to be here, and we're here all year round doing these marvelous performances featuring our great Detroit artists. But if you want to bring a little piece of Miss Valade into your life and remember her and honor her vision and her incredible, never-ending generosity, there's a very special program. We're in the third year now. We have these limited edition pins. They're different each year. They're called the Angel of Jazz pins, and they're for a $50 donation to the Detroit Jazz Festival. You get this beautiful pin. And this year, it's a round pin with the Angel of Jazz emblem in the middle, but on the outside, if you look real close, musicians will appreciate this, it's one of Miss Valade's compositions etched into the outside of the pin. And if you have a very small record player, you can actually play it, which is really cool. But please, check it out. There's a table out in the hallway, and you can check it out there, or go to DetroitJazzFest.org and donate in a myriad of ways. But this way, you get to wear something. You wear that at the festival. People are going to know you've got your wings, and you're an angel of jazz, remembering Miss Valade and supporting her vision to keep jazz, real jazz, and jazz for free in our amazing Detroit community. So with that, I'm going to get out of the way and turn the bandstand over here at Jazz from the Cellar to the marvelous Mike Mallis, 1, 2, 3, 4, quintet.
Hello. Hey, y'all can hear me? How we doing out there? Good. Thank you all for being here with us today. My name is Michael Malice, and the name of this group is Hear No Evil. Please put your hands together for Jonathan Barahal Taylor on the drums. Jaribu Shahid on the bass. Stephen Grady on the saxophone. Zechariah Almarkabo on the trombone. That first song was a composition of mine. Who here knows the phrase, he has or she has itchy feet? Has anyone ever heard of that, itchy feet? So that's something I heard, I think a couple summers ago. Means, you want to get up and go. You got wanderlust. You have a sense of wanting to see what else is out there in the world. So when I heard that phrase, actually, that's kind of how I was feeling. I was feeling that get up and go type of energy. So I wrote this song. I called it Itchy Feet, just to kind of memorialize that. I think it's kind of got some of that get up and go in there. And we're going to continue with another one of mine. We're going to mix it up between some of my music, some music of some of the elders of the music that we love and respect. But we're going to continue right now with another one of mine. This one is going to feature Zechariah on trombone. This one is called New One. Hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you. We're going to continue now with something by one of our heroes and some of our mentors. This is by the great Donald Walden. This is called Fantasy. Give it up for Donald Walden.
The Mike Malice Quintet, everyone. Mike Malice Quintet. Yeah. Mike, what I'm always so impressed with me, you've done so many beautiful creative projects in your career so far, and I'm sure there's many to come. This band is certainly no exception, but it's always framed by your compositional mind. I mean, this is where your heart lies, I know, and you've found a way to really personalize this improvised music you're playing through your compositions. Talk a little bit about your vision as a composer, particularly in relation to a quintet setting like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate that. It's such a joy and honestly such an honor to be able to write music and to be able to play with such amazing musicians. A lot of this music that we play is written specifically for these musicians. It's inspired by them, by their sounds. We play together a lot, and when I hear them play, I'm trying to write things that not only I think they'll sound good playing, but things I think that will challenge them as well, things that will challenge me, all of the above. So it's really just trying to extend the language that we're developing in the performance setting.
That's cool. Duke Ellington would agree, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That inspiration, we were talking about that earlier at a different show where musicians, it's an innate thing we come to understand, but I think the audience to appreciate the fact that you can put music down on paper, you can think it through in every detail as the composer, but then you have to give that over to the band. You have to generously, selflessly say, okay, here's my vision, here's my concept, and then it's altered, it's adjusted, it's molded into something that is a reflection of the band as a united personality.
That's right, absolutely. And crucially, when you do that, it's not yours anymore. That's right. I mean, you might have some things to say about it, but it's definitely an exercise in letting go, in understanding that it might be better if you kind of step back as opposed to step in sometimes. So there's that kind of delicate push and pull between having so much control that you want things to be a certain way and also letting go and letting the music exist and be what it's going to be.
That's beautiful. You've heard of the Horse Whisperer. Yeah, Monty Roberts was the guy's name, and it was funny. He was a farm guy, right? And he had this knack of understanding the physical language of horses and what was threatening and what was joyful and so on and so forth. And he ended up making a fortune on the speaking circuit to corporate entities about how that translates into being a good citizen, being a good leader, being a good follower, being a good member of a team, if you will. And I've always felt like this sensibility of musicians, I mean, real musicians, real artists who are giving generously in that way, that it really speaks to the value of collaboration, true collaboration, and giving yourself over and receiving the gifts of others and then molding that into something where the sum is greater than the parts. And that's something that really can touch every part of life, can't it?
Absolutely. And I mean, it's not just mine, it's not just ours, it's actually all of ours. Like, this collaboration is as important, as crucial as this collaboration, as the kind of solitary process of creation as well. It's really part of that whole container, So you have to think of it in that context, and you have to kind of be able to live in that type of way, I think. That's at least the way that I try and make it happen.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's life.
That's right.
An artist should be a reflection of a very interesting life, so we have a reason to of it. And they shouldn't be offended that you play the entire concert back to them. So
I wish it didn't have to be that way. Yeah.
I gotcha. Hey, listen, I want to get out of the way and let you guys get to some more music. It's absolutely beautiful. They have such a collection of different generations. A legend like Deribu here on bass. I mean, it really is a marvelous ensemble. Do you have a website, place people can get to know about your music?
www.michaelmalice.com. That's M-A-L-I-S, Michael, M-A-L-I-S.com. And you can sign up for my email newsletter there. We're going to be going into the studio later this summer, so be on the lookout for that and a whole bunch of other stuff too.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thanks for being here in Jazz from the Cellar. And guys, thank you so much. It's nothing but a pleasure to hear you play together. So enjoy. Let's hear some more music from the Michael Malice Quintet.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it. We are going to continue now with another piece of mine. This song is the newest of the bunch. This one I just wrote a few weeks ago. I guess about a month ago, 11 is what it says here. So just over a month ago. This one is called Two Way. This one's got a lot of the chords in this have both major and minor properties. They're kind of major and minor at the same time. So, that's kind of sometimes how I feel about a lot of things, right? So I wrote a song that tried to kind of deal with that. So, Two Way. Everyone, put your hands together one more time for Jonathan Barhal Taylor on the drums. Jaribu Shahid on the bass. Stephen Grady on the saxophone. Zechariah Almargable on the trombone. My name is Michael Malice. Thank you all for being here with us. We are at Motor City Wine the third Friday of every month, so come by this summer. We'll be on the patio over the summer. We got a Cliff Bells thing at the end of the summer, and we're also at a brewery on the east side called Brewery Faisan a few times. You can come to my website and find all the information, all right? Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.
The Mike Malice Quintet. Mike Malice Quintet. Bravo. Bravo. Yeah, guys. Our very special thanks to the Gretchen C. Valade Jazz Center here on the campus of Wayne State University. Give it up. Yeah. Our lead engineer, Garrett Gaina, back there, doing a job of keeping everything sounding and looking good. Thank you, guys. There he is. I want to thank, as always, my entire Detroit Jazz Festival Foundation family team. They work tirelessly year-round, leaders in the community that give them themselves to be part of this amazing effort to keep real jazz alive in Detroit and to keep it accessible and free to everyone. It's not an easy lift, so if you have a chance, go over to DetroitJazzFest.org. Consider becoming an Angel of Jazz, a $50 donation to get that beautiful collectible pin that changes each and every year, so it's a nice collection you can add. And it's not too early to buy Christmas gifts, by the way, so keep that in mind. You can buy it right there on the way out the door, and for those of you online, check it out at DetroitJazzFest.org, or donate in any way you can so that your grandchildren and mine can enjoy this wonderful music and these great Detroit artists for generations to come. Until we see you next time, stay jazzy and look out for each other. Love you. Bye-bye.